You got up and didn't
Okay,
finish your
stream
food.
is going. https:// Aphrodite the Twitch dot
Kill you, fucker.
Twitch dot.
Semi doesn't even put up a fight. She lets Ayla steal her food when Ayla comes over.
Get in here, you little Among Us babies.
Oh.
Oh, John, I think your audio is on in the stream.
It is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and I can hear me.
Yes, you can hear yourself. I should disconnect from Discord chat.
Probably.
Get out of here, you freaks! You're not a streamer, I'm a streamer! Yeah, they're gone now. Disco Elysium. Starting now. Starting in 15 minutes. How are you, my little Among Us babies? God, that's a joke that you'd only get if you're in my friend's Discord server that I'm trying to cultivate and have it be the people who are, yeah. Okay. So it appears T-Sot's gonna be having dentist. So they can't be in here right now. He can't be in here right now. Has anyone entered the chat room yet? Oh, here we are. Elfing autocorrect. I love to elf the autocorrect. It's... Oh, are you sure you're not little Among Us or a baby? Are you sure, William? Are you sure? I could think of... Well, I can change that. Smile. It takes you to the Phyrexian laboratory that makes you into a little Among Us baby. God, that would be... When I say that joke is I imagine this one thing from Doctor Who, the thing that turns people into Cybermen or whatever in the universe where they were Cybermen were all over and yeah, they were turning people into Cybermen or something, which is fucked up because I'm not cyber or a man. No, little kitten, you cannot go in that bag. This bag is not for you. No, 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 no. Okay. Yes. I think so. Okay, well, but we need to devise a test to make sure I'm not cyber. Oh, that's true. Yes. I'm a woman on the internet. I'm a woman on the internet, and I could never tell you lies. I'll always tell the truth. Eat every hot pepper in your house. It'll make you feel so nice. Do it right now. No, it's true. Me and William, we are, Oh, good! I'm so happy that you're not lying to me right now. If you can't see because my hair's in the way, yeah. Oh, I suppose because you weren't, you didn't have a subject for your clause, or whatever the fuck. Grammar sucks. Grammar's bad. I should get my phone out so I can see chat and not on my TV screen. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
Chicken nugget.
Zaina's here with the chicken nugget.
They're very hot.
Not that hot anymore.
Really? I just careful.
Okay. I bite into it a little bit, and if it's hot, I boo like ah.
Okay.
Can you get me my headphones? They're in the they're in my purse. Oh no, the headphone stealers that are on the internet will now know where I keep my headphones.
Ooh.
Fucked up. Oh. I didn't know you were playing chess against atheists, William. Headphones. Where are they? Yeah. Fair enough. You see, chess is actually demonic because it's about taking bishops to die. So wait. Oh, this is a different headphone. The other one's shit. Well, guess I'm doing this. We're back to desktop audio, baby. I couldn't figure out where headphones were that worked. Chibanubit.
What?
Chimbanganga. Oh, they're over there. The chicken nuggets were camouflaged. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. Is Stella doing something right now, William? Okay. I'm gonna get the game started. Zane, where's my telephone?
You have your telephone.
No, I don't.
Where did you put it?
I don't know.
I literally brought it over here.
Ugh.
It's right there.
The secret about my telephone is it's always underneath my computer. So, me too, babe. Me too. If you didn't hear, a kitten just meowed really loudly. God. Alright, mobile live dashboard. Manage your channel directly from your phone. Oh, kittens! They're attacking the cord, Zane. Mobile live dashboard. Manage your stream directly from your dashboard. Chat room. Welcome to the chat room. I feel so welcome right now. We want Disco Elysium. And I will finish Analog at some point, but like none of my friends watched the VOD of it yet because we're all serial procrastinators because we're all neurodivergent.
I never procrastinate on cereal. I always eat it.
Oh, okay. That's cool. It's good to know. That's how you get hungry. Something something achievement get hungry. Achievement get fair enough, Wombat. William. William has said it's okay to say his real name, on stream. But now I need to keep it consistent. Oi! It's you, Steppa. Alright, well, got one more minute to wait for anyone else to show up. Can you hear my chewing noises, by the way? Okay. That's good. Okay. Yeah, I just got... If you weren't here for the very beginning of the stream, I was in a voice chat with William and Stella, and so I assume they're still voice chatting. Anyway, let's play Disco Elysium.
Welcome back, gentlemen. What can I do for you?
Although you cannot see his face, you can tell he's smiling warmly. I love how capitalist that response is. Short on money? Equip bottles and sell them at free. Just sell tear, idiot. It goes for 20 cents. Or even less if you're not hobo in the brain. Mm-hmm.
The file cabinet stands steady as ever, and the unlocked drawer slides out to greet you.
Volition, medium 10. Force yourself to go through the folders. Awesome. Mm-hmm.
Whatever's hidden here is hidden well. Concentration isn't enough. Only a trained accountant with a background in logistics would be able to really make sense of it. However, there is a little handwritten note stuck on the side of the drawer.
Look at the
It
note.
appears to be a to-do list written in large, uneven capital letters.
Wow, this is so good. That's even more passive income.
Remember, Leo, Everart's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everart's plants, sweep office floor, more banners.
More banners.
All items on the list have been crossed out, and the note itself is crumpled.
Turn to the lieutenant. Look, Kim, a to-do note with list of errands for Everard.
One of his aides must have left it. Nothing incriminating here.
What is so special about this borscht? Code for drugs, booze, blood.
God, this is like the freaking, that meme where it's like, or YouTube's conversation is like, when, like, and it's a 3-on-1 battle, and it's sacrifice, that whole thing, and,
Remember, Leo, Everart's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everart's plants, sweet office floor, more banners.
and 1/3% chance, and with me and Mike, whatever his name is, we get a whole 66% chance. But Joe Leto knows he can't beat me. It spells disaster for you at sacrifice. Stella, what? She's never seen that meme. The meme I was doing.
Which meme?
The 33% chance, and we Nightmare knows he can't beat me. And so we take the percent, and we multiply it by 66% chance, and we get a 108% chance.
I'm gonna kiss you.
Have you not seen this meme?
I'm gonna kiss you on the mouth.
Uh-huh. Okay. I love you. It's a mainstream meme.
All items on the list have been crossed out, and the note itself is crumpled. The drawer slides shut smoothly.
I love to steal all of the books and items in the Union. Oh my god, I forget! Every time, I never fail to forget how sad this man is. Cause...
Sad man jump scare.
Sad man jump scare. God, what the hell were we doing? Oh, we were gonna talk to, we were gonna talk to Titus again.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Me and Everett talked. He promised you would cooperate.
Oh, so you went and talked to my mommy, and now she's making me play with you. Is that it, Mommy?
And what's gonna happen if we don't? You're gonna go and tell on us?
Very mature, guys. Everett sent word, right?
Yeah, I heard him. The fuck do you think I'm doing here? You'd have your ass handed to you if it wasn't for the boss man's word. Let me state this very clearly, Capo. Hello, officer. I'm Titus Hardy, and these are my boys, Hardy boys. How may we assist you?
But having Everard back you up like that did seem to have some effect.
Oh god, we have to make the fucking authority check. Oh, hell no. Well, time to get our authority outfit on. I must unequip the ledger. Put on the boots. Wonder if there's any other authority items I can get. Okay, well, this looks like the best we can do for now.
You look down at the white ceramic sabbatons hugging your arches and calves, surprised at how well they fit. Your movements cause tiny little clicks, like dice rolling somewhere far away, as the plates reorient to your motions.
I will be responsible with this. This is just to protect me from harm, not to show off.
The hardened vitreous enamel, at once sleek and light, adds a glow to your cheeks and a spring to your step. Just imagine what a full suit of this stuff could do for you.
Yeah, I want the full suit.
It may be a while before you have all the pieces. In the meantime, you should analyze the armor. Figure out its vulnerabilities.
Vulnerabilities?
Remember, this is a highly specialized kinetic redistributor meant to stop bullets. Wear it. Observe its properties. See if there's a weakness in the design. For the day you have to fight someone covered in the same material.
Interesting. But yeah, I do want to internalize that. Fairweather T50. I do, okay.
Looks like the circus left him, but the clowns are still here.
This time it's going to work. You already ruled out the first bad option that didn't. Did you already try the... You're probably right. The others are only there for filler. To make the gun thing pop.
Oh God. I guess we really have to do this. Do we... God, fuck. Do we threaten Titus with the gun here, chat? We could stompy stomp our feet, that's true. I don't know, I just...
Stop shitting your pants. You don't need to know, alright? We took care of it. The law handled it, alright?
Yeah. Aren't you listening? It's done. Finito.
Yeah. I guess you're not the law, I am the law.
For God's sake, stop shouting! Stop breaking things in my establishment! Stop provoking those oaths!
This is awesome! You tell him, Gart! Oh! I really don't, Yucca. I really
They're
don't.
not going to give you anything. Can't you see? I can't have a police interrogation in here. People are trying to eat.
Oh! God. This doesn't concern you, cafeteria manager.
Of course it concerns me if you make this kind of...
Easy, babes. What is this? I can't have a slap fight in my bar. It's embarrassing.
We are deep in Fox territory. We need to cool off and re-engage later.
Kim is like, stop, Harry, you freaking nerd.
Everyone can see you picked some wrong options. Next time you have to come up with better things to say.
Looks like the circus left him, but the clowns are still here.
God damn it. I guess I really have to intimidate with them with gun violence. I don't have the point right now. And, I don't know. I just don't like to make Harry into that sort of person. Um, um, so what the hell do we do from here? What was it, Titus, so, oh, we need to get the 2 signatures from Everard. Oh, that's Elysium. Oh, wait, so I need to get...
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
I found this jacket, but it's filthy. Could you wash it for me?
I can wash it for you, but it's going to take about a half an hour. Think you can stay put for that long?
I could use a breather. It's been another track and field day.
Yeah, I'll wait.
Well, hand it over then, and I'll see what I can do. Must say, I'm proud of this one. It's pretty nice underneath all that filth. I hope you'll have an easier life in your hands.
What is in this fishing village?
Just us. It's barely a village anymore. We almost don't exist.
What do you mean?
This is pretty much a non-place. A gap. A blank spot on the map. Just a cluster of nameless shacks on a nameless street.
The place is so pornographically poor, it's not even funny.
I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say one. Must be something here.
Over there, you can find more of the same. Shacks and trees growing wild. That's the pox.
Between here and Jamra, a dusty sea of old trees, all covered in industrial soot. Small houses under them, an overgrown park.
The pox? What's that?
An old military hospital and its surroundings. Or it used to be, during the time of the suzerain. After the war, it was turned into a goodwill hospital for shell-shock veterans and folks looking for some quiet in the old sanatorium gardens. Now the area is crisscrossed with nameless streets and makeshift cinder block houses, shacks as far as the eye can see.
What happened to the hospital?
The goodwill ran out. The staff left and the place was shut down. It's long gone by now.
Who else lives in this village?
Well, there's Lillian and her kids. A few new folks live in the house to the east, but they're away right now. And then there's the drunks. Not a pretty sight, but there's little we can do about it. Home is home, even for them.
I met Lillian and her kids already.
Lillian is tough. Tougher than the men here, at least. If it wasn't for her and the kids, this place wouldn't have a spark of life left.
Haven't seen any drunks though.
Sooner or later, you'll see for yourself. Don't have to look long to find these guys.
Is there a way to make a little money around here?
Here? For you? No, officer. The only money we have here is some coins the drunks tried hiding from their women and then forgot about.
Jeez.
Under carts, boats, in little boxes, it's not hard to find.
Alright, there's another topic I'd like to address.
She nods, rinsing another piece of cloth.
What's further down the coast?
Not much. There's the abandoned church, the DeLorean Church of Humanity. It's been there since before my time, even.
Why is it abandoned?
Some things just don't fly, officer. Look around. Who'd go to church here? They built it 300 years ago. Must have been nicer then.
Yeah.
So, they don't hold services there anymore? The Ecclesiastes?
No, they've tried, but things just keep happening. Crime, accidents, other things. The place never stays open. It's a pity. It used to be such a nice church.
What else is on down the coast?
Before you get to the church, there's some ruins, an apartment complex, or some kind of electrical plant. Run-down bunch of houses, empty.
Which is it then? Apartments or electrical plant?
I don't know exactly. A pre-war place. It used to be something. Before the war. I wasn't here then, you know. Was born in Samara.
Anything else of note?
Of note? The old fish market up on the boardwalk. But it's closed.
Who'd want to come to a fish market here?
No one. That's why it's closed. It was once a bustling place, back when I was young, and so was everyone else. Now, what catch we do bring in goes straight into a lorry for the Delta or somewhere else.
Right, got it.
As I said, it's a peninsula. There's no one there, just ghosts and vagrants and teenagers making out.
Good for them. Tell me about yourself. Who exactly are you here?
Me? No one. Just an old washerwoman. Mother called me Isabel, if that's what you're asking. And my married name is Sadie. Now it's your turn, Mr.
I lost my name.
These things happen occasionally. Don't worry. You'll find yourself once more.
Oh! That's so nice. So understood. God.
She makes it sound like losing one's name was as common as a midlife crisis.
I was asked to get your signature.
Eh? What's this about? Come now. I can't read all the scribble. Tell me what it says.
Everett wants to turn part of the village into a little youth center.
Huh. I might be half blind, but it looks like part of the village is gonna be a street. The best part. The part we need to get out of our houses. Have you asked Lillian about this? I won't even consider signing till I know she's on board.
Okay.
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. The wind is turning southeast. What's in your mind, officer?
God, I hate it. No. This option sucks. Is that your boat?
Sure is. The sun, I call her, coated with a fresh layer of tar just yesterday. It'll take some time for it to dry, assuming the sunny days continue.
Sunny days? Put your hand in the rain.
Aye. Sunny days. You got a problem with that?
No, ma'am. We have no quarrel with sunny days.
Good. It would have been bad news had it turned out it wasn't a sunny day. Bad news for the skiff, bad news for the nets, bad news for the kids.
There's a moment's silence. She looks at the rain streaming down the yellow belly of the boat.
This is so sad.
Go right ahead.
What do you do around here?
Like I said, fish mostly. Sail the waves, take care of the kids, pick nets. Right now I'm tarring a little skiff.
Is that enough to make a living?
Sometimes I also walk to the beach to see what the sea has given up. The sea is full of surprises.
Keep it professional, man. Don't make it sound like you're hitting on her.
Interesting. What have you found?
Wood, pieces of glass. Every once in a while we see dead bodies. Human, animal, fish, other odd sea creatures. A mine washed ashore once. Bottles, drugs also. Lost cargo in general. Most of the time it's just wood and glass.
All right. Major choice moment. You only get to ask one thing. It would be weird to say them all. Choose wisely.
This place looks bad. Why don't you leave?
And go where? The fish are plentiful here and we get enough orders to get by. It's not great, but it's something.
There's somewhere away from all the sadness.
People imagine picking up and finding something better is an easy solution. But how is that supposed to work when all your time and energy goes to staying alive? You have almost nothing to set aside to actually fight your way out. I don't mean to complain about my pauper life. We are warm and fed here and I don't know. There's just something about this shithole.
A sudden gust of cold air blows in from the sea. The waves flow and ebb. Around you, the fishing village takes its slow and steady breaths. Its many wooden structures, worn by bitter years of salt and storm.
Why would anyone like it here?
It's home.
I was asked to get your signature. Hand her Everett's envelope.
Were you? This says by signing, I agree to living with construction noise. What exactly is the union building?
Everett's planning to turn someone's village into a youth center.
What a nice idea. Wouldn't have thought that.
Her voice trails off.
She sounds incredulous about the niceness of the idea.
What exactly?
That Everard and the union have nice plans for anything. I thought they only cared about themselves. Well, I guess union members have children too.
And those members have a vote when electing the head of the local chapter.
Here, use my pen.
He has a pen and everything.
She takes it from you, a doubtful look in her eyes, clicks it, and places the tip on the paper.
Here you go.
Thank you. Wait, why did you sign it?
I shouldn't have. That's what I asked you. It's a youth centre and I have children. Got to give them something else to do. They're cute and small now, but they're growing up fast. I had my first drink when I was 11 because I was so bored.
Jesus.
Anyhow, you also need Isabel's signature. It's a bad idea. She won't sign. You'll find she's a tougher nut to crack than me.
We see you.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
I got Lillian's signature. Will you sign the papers now?
Lillian should let her sword make her decisions. The girl just doesn't have the head for it. Either way, I won't sign.
So it was a test.
Lillian's not the only one who's too thirsty.
What do you have against the union?
I've seen it all before. You think they've got our interests at heart? Rich men are always selling poor men promises we never planned to keep.
She pulls a dark red rag out of the bucket and puts it back.
Then the poor get pushed out of their homes and the rich get a little richer. That's the way it goes. So no, I don't trust the fat man, and neither should you.
In her mind, the union is right-wing because Everard is fat. It's that simple, and there's no changing it.
Oh, God damn it. That's great.
She is headstrong, but there's a slight hesitation in there. You may be able to convince her.
Alright. Suggestion clothing. We're gonna do the suggestion clothing dance. Plus pain threshold and half-light. Neat. Wow, we do not have anything for suggestion. Nothing. I don't believe we don't do... Yeah, it would say if we had negative suggestion in this area. Well, crap.
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see the reflection of your face in it, such as it is. A regular, clean-shaven police officer. On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it, a small hand mirror. A straight razor soaks inside the wash basin. The bed is comforting, if a bit run down. Still, you've earned a rest.
Guess we could talk to the drunks. Try to earn a few points of EXP that way. Yeah, the piano track is good. I don't know what else there is to do right now. No suggestion. Let's go. Prove your authority to Titus. Help the ravers start a nightclub. Dead body on the boardwalk. Search for the... Oh! Alright, let's look in the back of the, let's look in the back of the, the back of the, like, mall. It's kind of a mall. Oh. The violin here. Scribbled between the thighs of a 3-page girl. La Oraña de Jesco.
You see a set of You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little Sebenese wards, your shadow looming over it like an omen.
A small terrified hoe escapes Flaissance as she tries her best to look away, her round face buried in her hands. Ghostly silhouettes of hairdryers. A vaguely androgynous portrait of a man. Looks like the Guillaume Lemillon with that hair poster.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of Seminese trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked.
Cool.
Only an echo. No one is there. A hollowed out, dark echo.
Unlock the door with the key.
After exerting some force, you manage to turn the key. It's eerily silent. The door slides slightly open, letting a draft of cold air into the room. You feel the tiny hairs on the back of your neck rise up, as if someone's standing right behind you.
Touch the back of your neck. What is this feeling?
Outside, the wind howls in from across the bay. The building at Rue de Saint-Ghislain stands like a matchbox on its side, with men inside like little wooden sticks ready to catch fire. A panicking woman squeezes the pendant around her neck until it leaves a mark inside her palm. A man, a few meters away, stands frozen with a key in his hand. Somewhere inside, a spider is spinning its web.
Open the door and enter. Sand is dripping from a punching bag. From a punch bag.
What is this place?
Lieutenant stares at the dusting, training equipment. Looks like a gym to me.
Yes, but no one's been here in ages.
He draws a stripe on the dusty floor with his foot.
I doubt the electricity still works. Good thing we have a flashlight on us. Don't forget to take it out of your bag before we move on.
Some specks of dust shimmer in a ray of streetlight falling from the window. Other than that, the room is dark.
Let's just keep going. I'm sure there's just a regular abandoned house. Nothing mysterious here.
Sounds good.
Smells like leather and sweat. Posters say Sitius Fortis. The rest is worn off. Worn out wall bars. They look unsafe.
A barbell lies on the floor. The color has worn off its weight plates. It's 60 kilograms. Your triceps hum at the sight of these weights. Show the world what kind of beast it's dealing with. Lift them.
Lift them!
There are no collars on the barbell. This is a safety hazard.
Kim, it's a trap. There are no collars on the barbell.
You're right. The weight may fall off. Better not touch it then.
What kind of bastard would remove the collars? It should be a felony.
It would be a violation of EPIS safety regulations if the gym was still operating, but it isn't. No one's supposed to come here anymore.
I wonder if there were a bull. I can give them their bull back. Huh, I could get 13 real for that. It's always blocked by old window panes and debris. Wild animals stare at you in the dark, stuffed and mounted. large demijohn full of strange liquid. Airship rotors covered in spiderwebs. They remind you of blades. Naked mannequin's torso, a strange yellow color. The music here is so good. $3. Blue velvet, soft to the touch, moth bitten. Oh, that's the radio computer. Where are the clothes it used to display?
Your flashlight slides over an old green chalkboard covered in
His
scribbles,
flashlight?
sketches, and schemes like
No!
Maybe you should be less French then.
Oh. Zane said it was his fleshlight, and that's fucked up.
Some of the writing has faded with age, but you can still make out sections here and there. Photos and drawings have been pinned to the board.
Inspect the drawings.
These lithe, pointy-eared creatures appear to be different types of welkins. You make out autumnal candle welkins, casting wax-based magic. Translucent welkins, with organs shining under their skin, and even ether welkins, hailing from the vast emptiness of sidereal space.
Sidereal?
You should adopt one of those welkins as your persona. No longer a mere man, but a welkin.
Oh, heck yeah, we can make Harry, otherkin? That's the word? Yeah.
Good for him.
One of the welkins, towering among the rest, appears to be different, however.
Examine the welkin. This is important.
It's Vara Hamira, a high welkin, his face white and scarred like cracked marble. This is clearly a welkin supremacist. The note says, all non-welkin races will be purged.
Oh, God.
The Haldor, the Twarg, the humans, and even headless men, all of them, purged. Imagine a world filled only with welkin, green welkin, dread welkin, and the high welkin to rule them all.
Oh, no.
An inordinate amount of time has gone into drawing these little welkin creatures.
You might be able to pick it up on the street. Tenant can't help. Whisper. One of them is a welkin supremacist.
Political commentary. That one has a great beard too.
Kim is such a nerd. Who are these creatures? Who drew them? Are they real? I have so many questions.
I think they should be real.
Yeah.
This looks like concept art for a project. It's not really real.
Well, this has been educational. Let's move on from the welcomes.
Just look at those details. So much effort.
Inspect the photos.
The photo collage depicts barren, icy landscapes wrapped in perpetual night. You see permafrost and glacial landforms, dead trees grown in under the snow. Entire oceans have been frozen from shore to shore. There are pictures of settlements on dried up riverbeds, abandoned in a storm. Animal corpses in the dark, carcasses and bones. You see primitive oil rigs built into glaciers, boreal dvorg, yurts under the snow, great mammoth-like beasts of burden. Albeit dark and cold, this vision also feels cozy in its own way, like eggnog or morphine, a much-needed respite from our own world. A pinned postcard reads, "The heat death scenario, a desperate fight for geothermal energy engulfs the world as Wirral becomes untethered from its sun, drifting through the universe."
Inspect the schedule.
This is a monthly calendar from the year 50. Cryptic words like sprint, daily minimi, and GPI span the marker-drawn grid, the grand scheme of production and money. It looks a bit like an academic calendar, only much more brutal. Minimi stands for a mini meeting. It's part of a bigger framework for managing work called RUN. Station 41 tried to implement it a few years ago, but failed.
Keep reading. What happened?
As time goes on, the numbers in the boxes grow rarer and rarer. The board becomes an empty snowfield in the final days. Only failure and regret dwell in this region.
Looks like they didn't make it.
Lieutenant looks at the frigid ice field of nothingness.
A note in the bottom left corner of the chalkboard says, "See the prod schedule filament for details."
Inspect the notes.
The handwriting is only partly legible, but you can still make out 3 slogans: "Call in, tune out," "Wirral untethered," and "Heat death of the universe." The full text reads, "Heat death of the universe is the new black." Another note says, "The biggest advancement in role-playing systems since the 30s.
Continue.
Outside, a cold wind wraps the building in its bosom. Snowflakes in the wind. An old woman passes what the locals call the doomed commercial area. She tries hard not to look at the bookstore windows. It's unwise.
It seems interesting that the game talks about people who are developing an RPG because, like...
This is an RPG. It's crazy.
Because this is an RPG, yeah. And, like... Alright. What is this?
This old fireplace is covered in lines drawn in blue and red marker, the mesh spreading over the stone like blood vessels on alabaster skin.
Yeah.
It looks ghostly and strangely ancient. The whole thing resembles Cadran mosaic tiles. Very pedantic.
Hold on, how do I know what Cadran mosaic tiles are supposed to look like?
History classes, students with their textbooks open, studying the roots of our civilization. Those aquarelle blue tiles looked beautiful in the sun.
What am I looking at?
Radio frequencies, it seems. UKV 123.6, UKV 123.7, UKV 123.9. Some written notes, too. Sparse and cryptic.
Radio frequencies for what?
Unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular system split into veins and capillaries. Very advanced.
So we're dealing with something medical here.
You think so? The web is comprised of radio stations, all lead back to one red heart, titled The Game Master Frequency. A note says, this one can listen in on any station it wants.
Continue.
They must have had massive airwidth. These things don't come cheap.
Wait, who's the Game Master?
Someone very important. A conductor for the hundreds of story threads that pass through the Game Master's frequency.
If it's a game, then who's playing?
Whoever decides to call in to a call-in station, it looks like. A list of names under the stations suggests people across 6 Isolas would be playing. Muindi, Insulinda, Kotla, Grad, Samara, and even Imara. There's no way a little basement studio working here could pull anything like this off.
Yeah. It sucks when people try to dream too big with their projects. Failed stuff like this is always kind of sad to see.
My God. It's as if the less money they had, the more ambitious their project became.
Huh. This project, the cost of the airwork alone must have been huge.
Exactly. This schedule, I know doom when I see it. The company was running out of funding.
What else? Squint at the lines.
Nothing. It's just lines on marble. An echo from times long gone. No one has used the fireplace in ages.
$1. Scribbled across the notebook, developers of the most advanced RPG in the universe. Oh, this is this room. Oh, thank God we got a healing potion. That's good. The wall collapsed. It's inaccessible now.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black.
Kim, what is this thing? Is it a furnace?
Looks like it. Looks like an old central furnace used to heat the building. It's connected to the chimney.
He opens the doors and gingerly peeks inside.
No one has used it in ages. No signs of any recent fire. Only dead rats.
Look inside the furnace.
It's dark and grimy here. In the darkness you can hear chatter. It's coming from above. A voice or several voices talking to each other. Near the smoke chamber, upstairs. The echo is so prominent, it's impossible to discern what the voices are saying or what's producing them.
What are you doing? Wait, really? You should investigate, see if someone's upstairs.
Those voices I heard. Maybe it's the malignant entity? Playson said it lives in the chimney.
You're right. The rooms do look like they're connected. But malignant entities don't exist. At least not the supernatural kind.
Always has to be the skeptic, this man.
Kick it with your foot.
A hollow ring echoes.
Fuck!
Through the furnace. Your toe hurts.
I kicked it and I stubbed my toe and I lost a health.
Do you have a potion?
I did have potion.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is a silly game. Old man stubs his toe and dies.
Uh-huh. It's such a silly game.
Tragedy of the year.
Uh-huh. Smear your hands with coal.
A lush layer of coal now covers your skin, sinking into the wrinkles. Your hands look ancient. Maybe you could paint something with this coal. Leave a cave painting for future archaeologists. No, that would be stupid.
Oh. Nice, we get a bonus. Hello.
You muster all
Fuck.
your strength and yell. Your dehydrated, hungover throat can produce little more than a dry croak. The chatter from the chimney continues on as before. You seem to have made no impression on whatever's up there. Then again, Maybe it's worth actually trying something up there.
Maybe you should let your voice rest, officer. Try again later.
Alright. Oh, over here. An ice cream maker, defrosted and unplugged.
I wanted to make ice cream.
Zane did. They did want to make ice cream in this abandoned building. The flashlight casts a strange shadow. There's a hidden doorway. There's a hidden door here!
Well, it's not gonna be hidden at that rate.
Two rusty rifles hidden above the
What is
piping. They look inoperable.
A few bricks have fallen off, revealing a compartment behind the wall. It's too dark to see in.
Where are we? Look around the secret room.
Seems like an old bunker from the Revolutionary period. Look at all those rifles. Must be an old weapons cache.
Look, there's a hole in the wall. Shine a light on the hidden compartment.
There is, yes. And there also appears to be something inside the hole. Interesting. Do you want to take a look?
Okay, I do.
Your hand reaches deep into darkness and spiderwebs. Rummaging around, you find rusty rifles hidden away.
Rifles, Kim!
Are these any good?
Inspect the rifles.
Most of them are rusty and inoperable, like the rest, but one catches your eye. A bolt-action model with a fine wood stock, in better cosmetic order than the others.
This Bell Margave looks okay. Take the rifle.
That's a rare sight. Seems to no longer be functional, but still a beautiful thing in its own way.
Lieutenant whistles as he admires the rifle. His eyes are gleaming. Isn't that the same gun that fired the fatal bullet?
It's the same type of weapon, yes. A breech loader. But it's not the same gun. This one's been out of order for years. I'm afraid our search for the real murder weapon must continue.
What does this mean? A rifle here.
It means there are firearms, albeit inoperable, still lying around in Martinez. It's an interesting coincidence, I would say. Might come in useful in the future.
He likes this find.
Okay. Someone has stuck some busted guns beneath the ceiling. Frozen ice cream maker that's still running. 70 cents and a Nosafed. Got our health potion back.
Two cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads off into the darkness, and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby.
Unplug the giant red cable.
An electric sizzle. The room is slightly quieter now.
Unplug the black cable.
Something close to you dies with a soft electric purr.
Why did you do that?
Because it's black. The color. I don't know why I unplugged it. I do things without any reason.
The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything. Somewhere in the dark, somewhere, a machine.
Alright, we plugged them back in. Where does red cable go? Oh, a compartment! Oh, compartment! Insane mesh top. +1 drama.
Oh, he has a mesh top now?
Yeah, we can wear a mesh top.
I wanna see him.
Alright, time to play dress up.
Show me the old man wearing the mesh top. Hell yeah! Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Cellar's window. People shuffling by on the street. All right, uppies. Time for uppies. Oh. Huh. Huh.
You see a terrifying ice bear with a strange compartment in its belly. The door is covered in frost, and the bear's eyes are glowing red.
Zane! It's a bear shaped like it's a refrigerator shaped like a bear.
Oh, that's awesome.
Uh-huh.
I love you.
I love you too.
Good job, you found the bear.
I found the bear.
Looks oddly realistic. Is it taxidermy?
Oh my god, they put me in a taxidermy bear for it. Zane, that's so fucked up, you don't understand. Oh, I love you too. What is this thing? It looks like a giant ice bear.
The lieutenant doesn't answer. His eyes are glued to the animal. A sharp slice of light shines out from its mysterious belly door.
From its mysterious belly door. Refrigerator.
A gust of freezing cold air rushes to greet you. You hear a low grumble as the bear regulates itself. This is the inside of a refrigerator. The lieutenant takes a peek inside. His hand has found the holster of his gun.
Relax, Kim, it's just a fridge. Look inside the refrigerator.
The shelves are empty. All you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers with the brand name, Revachol Ice City. A handwritten note has been attached to the door. The fridge is huge.
Take the note from the door.
You pocket the note and the little fridge magnets keeping it on the door.
Examine one of the ice cream wrappers in there.
A friendly cartoon bear smiles back at you from a glossy cellophane wrapper. It looks nothing like the fridge. The paper still smells of vanilla and chocolate.
What is a giant bear-shaped fridge doing in an abandoned cellar in the first place?
They didn't want to put it in the unabandoned cellar.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Good question. It looks like an ice cream fridge.
Lieutenant reaches for one of the wrappers, studies the light.
Somewhere in the past, it's summer. 5-year-old Fifette lets go of her mother's hand, change jingling in her pockets as she hops towards the ice cream stand right across the plaza.
Shake from the sudden cold sensation.
As she makes her way to the market stall, the girl starts crying. A ferocious ice bear is guarding the fridge, its paws raised to ward off any potential customers. Her mother rushes to soothe her, but Fifette doesn't want ice cream anymore. She just wants to go home. The ice bear stares at them as they leave the plaza. A gust of wind flies one of the wrappers right past the sobbing girl.
So they tried to sell ice cream from this hyper carnivore?
I know. What an unfortunate marketing stunt. What is even worse, the bear is still costing them money to this day.
The lieutenant points at the red snaky cable running from the fridge.
The fridge buzzes with energy. The electricity bill on this thing must be catastrophic.
The fridge is still running.
Check if there's ice cream in it. Check if there's ice cream in it.
There is ice cream in it. There is ice cream in it.
Ice cream.
I can't take the ice cream.
Do it.
I can't.
You have to take the ice cream. You have to eat it.
I can't. I can't eat it.
Ooh.
It's fucked up.
Two cables are plugged something close to you, Dark.
Why did you do that?
The lieutenant raises his...
I swore I could interact with this item.
Only the red cable is plugged into the breaker box, while somewhere a machine hums along with the...
Alright, time to head back. Steel rotor blades bearing a Slipstream logo. Production schedule, filament memory. Skis with slipstreams printed on the laminated top layer. There's only over there.
An iron safety curtain curves before your eyes, folded like a bellows. It covers half the room, blocking the way into a colossal industrial chimney. This is directly above the central furnace in the cellar. The voices probably came from here.
Hello? I yelled, but it didn't work.
Again, your voice becomes a raspy croak mid-sentence. It's silent in the abandoned office building. No one answers you. Sire, may we suggest something? Think of the yelling into the furnace as a grand performance. Use your chest voice, not your head voice. Sing from the diaphragm.
I wonder if that gives us a bonus to the check. The drama is telling us, yeah, use your
big boy voice.
Speak from your tummy. Handwritten note you found on the giant ice bear fridge still bears some marks of the fruit-shaped magnets that were used to decorate the refrigerator door.
The note is written.
Yeah, those cords were for the. One of them was for the bear fridge.
The kitchen magnets have left spots on its surface.
Does it say anything interesting?
Lieutenant leans closer to them and reads the crumpled note on over your shoulder.
This is tangential at best, but the lieutenant's detective instinct is still active.
Read the note.
Someone has scribbled, S. I can't believe the off-site copy is still here. The illiterate ginger kid keeps stealing stuff from the studio, so I had to hide it somewhere safe.
Kuno!
Kuno!
You'll find the filament memory with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream maker. Please take it home, ASAP. It's important. I'd do it myself if I lived in a civilized place with a freezer.
Does the filament memory have to be
Take
frozen
care.
like ice cream?
Silly swap.
I believe so, yeah. I want cold hands. I wonder who wrote that note.
Someone who owns a radio computer? My guess is as good as yours, officer.
which is to say, not very good.
Do you have any idea where the frozen ice cream maker might be? Could be?
I don't know. I assume it's somewhere close to the ice bear fridge.
Didn't you see one right next to the breaker box?
Put the note away.
Yes?
Shoes in a melting puddle of snow. Postcard, La Delta 51. So that would be how I get into there. Floorboards creak. Alright, well.
A dusty radio computer sleeps on its wired frame, forgotten and unused. Its keyboard has a rectangular on-off button. A piece of paper still hangs from the printer.
Another radio computer. Just sitting here without anyone inside.
What he means is that these things cost money. Why would anyone just leave it behind? This is the Ream Civic radio computer, model RC5120, equipped with a Feld mainframe and a Ream-compatible printer.
It's your call. You're in charge of this expedition, officer.
Turn on the machine.
The machine lights up like some prehistoric animal stirring from its slumber, revealing fluorescent play and print keys on the keyboard. The hatch on the machine's central compartment is wide open.
Look inside the compartment.
It's empty like a beehive without its brood. Some cables have been left dangling, disconnected. The filament you have would fit perfectly inside the compartment.
Insert the production schedule.
Like a smooth draw, the filament slides into place. On the keyboard, the play key starts blinking.
Press play.
The speaker comes to life. Static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. An old lady greets you. Her voice sounds 100 years old.
Good evening, Doctor's Accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. This is East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the production schedule?
Let's try to act the password for the production schedule.
Good. Please repeat the password.
Afterlife death.
Good. I've unlocked the production schedule. After ending the call, please press print to access the filament.
Really? She just used the same password?
Lieutenant seems almost disappointed to discover that. Yeah.
Fortress Accident, is there anything else I can do for you today?
That's all for now.
Thank you, and goodbye.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. Fluorescent play and print keys shine on the keyboard.
Press print.
With a quiet determination, the printer starts printing, a piece of paper unfolding like a handheld fan. A black crisscross of letters covers its surface.
Read the printout.
It's a project report written by the lead producer, Andrew Andy Schott, about Whirl Untethered, a radio game developed by Studio Fortress Accident. The first few pages give an overview of the capital and workforce, while the rest of it seems to be a production schedule.
Read about the workforce. Who worked there how long?
Fortress Accident employed 18 people, the bulk of the team composed of writers and concept artists. There were also radio programmers, sound engineers, a CEO, 2 marketing experts, and a single overburdened producer who developed a habit of popping Pyrrolidon in the basement to escape his obligations. But on the other hand, their obligations were piling up at an inhumane rate, a rate that could only be amended by Pyrrolidon.
Just give me the production schedule, whatever that is.
The production schedule depicts their glorious descent into bankruptcy.
Right, what happened?
It was impossible not to fail. The project was too large, and no amount of money could satiate the ever-expanding ambitions of the development team. They tried to make a 4 million real game with 400,000 in their bank account. They thought they could bridge the gap with pure willpower and imagination. They couldn't.
I could have bridged the gap. I'm better. I'm normal.
No, you couldn't have.
Holy shit. I mean, yeah. Volition impossible, yeah. What do you mean? I totally could have.
Definitely not.
Conceptualization impossible. Oh, imagination and willpower. Oh.
Not a chance. Even then, success remained within an ever-narrowing margin of possibility that, despite everything, never entirely disappeared. That is, until they discovered the Valley of the Heads.
The what?
At the 11th hour, the lead designer, Jim's-born Suliswaf Jalisa, decided that what Wirral Untethered needed was a secret mystical location at the extreme edge of the map. This place was to be the Valley of the Heads, where the heads of all the headless constructs could be found. The player would have been able to choose a head for their headless party member, and each head would have been voiced on air by a professional actor.
This is someone saying shit. Who were these people?
The world had never seen their kind before, and might never again.
How many heads were there?
So many. The last count, there were approximately 10,000 heads for 10,000 headless men, all of which could be endlessly recombined.
How many combinations could you make out of that?
Do you really want to know? There seems to be a calculation here, but it may take a while.
Yeah, how bad could it be? Holy mother of God. Uh-oh.
The lieutenant taps his foot impatiently, his arms folded tight against his chest. He's dying for a cigarette. Come to think of it, you are too.
Continue. Oh my goodness.
Awesome.
What have I done?
He's active the mainframe.
That's true. Scrolling. We are scrolling.
What if you broke the radio computer? What if it's never going to stop?
Oh shit, did we put that into the computer? Fuck! Please stop.
And that's it.
Okay, so that's what did them in?
Well, yeah, that and the catastrophic data loss.
Thank you, mainframe.
The what now?
On the nature of the data loss, there's ominously little information in the production log. It comes at the very end where things get fuzzy and dark, where tables and numbers seem to vanish into an eerie nothingness before the Egalian investors pulled the plug. What is clear is that one day an unidentified numeric anomaly occurred on the East Insulindian Lintel front, just as the Wirral Untethered project was being compiled that day.
And then the anomaly caused all the data to get lost in the air?
When the project was returned, it was completely blank.
Oh my goodness.
The team spent weeks on the phone with Lintel, the service provider, but despite their diagnostics, they could never produce a satisfactory explanation or pay for the loss.
They lost the whole game, and wasn't there a copy of the game, a backup?
Mysteriously enough, it seems that the off-site copy happened to be on-site when the catastrophic data loss occurred. It was the lead programmer's responsibility to oversee weekly maintenance of the off-site copy and, well, keep it off-site. An explanatory note from the lead programmer has been attached.
What does it say?
S. Luukinen Kilda, the lead programmer of Fortress Accident. The off-site copy was on-site because there was no off-site anymore. Not for me, not after 8 months of crunch.
Fair enough.
I didn't have a home anymore, so I started keeping it in the basement in the ice bear refrigerator near where I went to sleep. It was perfectly safe there. The temperature conditions were optimal.
It's not very convincing, is it?
Her former colleagues would agree with you.
Is there anything else on this lead programmer?
The production schedule ends with a few random notes that seem to be added sometime later.
Read the notes at the end.
4 months later, by an unknown author. I am the only one left, and it's gotten rather damp here. A few other businesses have gone under too. Slipstream switched to making skis, and the hairdressers just left, cursing Martinez. They're right though. Something's seriously wrong with this place. Martinez, all of it. Still haven't got an answer from Lintel about what happened. All I could get were the physical coordinates of the error on the East Insulindian front on that day. Since the computation happened on air, I reckoned it had to coincide with an actually existing location. I have compared the coordinates to a map of Revachol West. Turns out it's only 800 meters from here. The address is Saint-Brun 1147. I am going there to look this thing in the eye. Saint-Brun 1147? That's what the street sign next to the church said.
Tear off the printout and throw it away.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. Fluorescent play and print keys shine on the keyboard.
Plus pray again.
The speaker comes to life. Static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver.
Good evening, Doctor. Please repeat. Is this the production schedule? Thank you. And
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. Fluorescent play and print keys shine on the keyboard.
Remove the production schedule.
The filament slides out of its glowing nest.
Okay, what do you think is going on with that computer, chalkboard, and fireplace?
The computer, the chalkboard, and the fireplace. It's failed in business. The only question is, what the hell were they making?
Yes, that is the question.
Lieutenant takes a step back, steeple in his hands.
Like he's ready to lay out a fine theory, crafted together like a puzzle box.
It looks like one of those popular pen and paper role-playing games, only these people were trying to automate it, make it work on radio computers.
How are they planning to do that?
Through call-in stations. None of the players have to be physically present. Anyone in the world can participate in the game, as long as they have a two-way radio. Then there's the game master frequency that listens in on the smaller call-in stations. I think that was supposed to coordinate the stories, functioning as a master of ceremonies of sorts.
His fascination has swept aside other concerns for the moment. He's a little hooked. Coordinating so many games would take a whole switchboard of people, possibly divided into sub-frequencies.
Has anyone ever done this before?
Not to my knowledge. They make automated games in Graz, Messina, Königstein. You know, places with industry.
Not in Revachol West, among the ruins.
But I don't think anyone has attempted to create an interinsular game before. We just don't have the technology.
And this was a role-playing game?
Indeed. Those Welkins are a dead giveaway. Role-playing people love that stuff. The world looks like a modified version of the WeWorld board game, with hit death thrown in.
Super cool. Someone should give them millions of real immediately. This game is too good to be left unfinished.
Oh God! What if we talk about this to the guy?
You could.
I could talk about this to the guy.
Indeed, it's ambitious and untethered from reality, but
they were insane if they thought they could do this.
yes, especially in here.
Lieutenant looks around the derelict room. The pipes howl and a rat crosses the floor in front of your feet.
Okay, let's keep moving.
Oh!
What? Pipe will be
Nine.
Oh, 97.
97. So let's see if we can get it out of the...
Looks like someone tried to reconceptualize their business here.
I don't get it.
Look, the skis and rotor blades both bear the same Slipstream logo. It seems likely that they started out making one, failed to turn a profit, and then pivoted to producing the other.
What a strange leap of imagination. But the question is, what did they start with, and which did they pivot to?
That's a good question.
That's a strange leap of imagination, and yet they still failed. How sad.
Reality is ruthless.
So the game appears to be chugging a bit, and I don't know why that is.
Harry's too powerful.
Oh, thanks, Zane.
You're welcome.
So let's try to find the other...
The bear's eyes are still glowing red, watching over all the ice cream wrappers hidden.
So they said it was in... Okay, there.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer that appears to be frozen shut.
Try to crack open the lid.
You slip your fingers under the frozen lid, but the ice is too cold for you to get a good grip. A pry bar would come in handy here. No, this is going to need something else. Some kind of super pry bar. Don't even try to open it with a regular
Oh.
crowbar. You're just wasting your time.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to try again, then you need to have the pry bar in your hand, detective.
Alright. Leave. Pry bar.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer that appears to be frozen shut.
Oh, okay. So we need more physical instrument in here. Let's see if we can I know we had physical instrument clothing. So tank top is physical instrument. The man from Helmdall is also physical instrument. Pain threshold, half light. Color shivers. Spectacle. Pain thresholds. Oh wait, we could try the furnace again with our, see if it's a drama roll now.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black.
Okay, so let me see if we can get anything else to boost our physical instrument. Oh, so bonus from thoughts is -2. So I know, Okay, well we have,
coal dust covers the furnace,
58%. Let's roll them bones.
Something
Let's go.
breaks loose in you. A mighty bellow echoes throughout the chimney's depths. The chatter of tiny voices above suddenly cease. Then,
Hello, are you there? Speak to me.
Hello? Did you say anything? I can't hear you. Please come upstairs. There's a safety curtain on the second floor. I'll open it.
you hear a low rumble upstairs. The sound of a curtain being pulled aside.
After you, officer.
Hell yeah. Let's go drama giving us a bonus to the
Yes.
roll. And then, let's see, we got, so we wanted more suggestion for the Lillian thing and more authority for the, oh, we don't have the flashlight, duh. You get to talk to this person. Oh. This tray's full of dice. Colorful, polyhedral dice. Tons of them.
Food! Food for me!
Oh, good! Yummy dice!
Feed them to Harrier.
Uh-huh. This candy dispenser has been repurposed to contain thousands of dice.
They know! They want to feed me the dice!
They want to feed Zane the dice.
Hello. I'm Nia.
A bird-like woman sits on a throne of tools, with emerald light shining through her hair.
Did you try knocking on my window? I must have missed you. I've been listening to my Milius.
She taps on her headphones.
So what kind of die are you looking for?
She's got a
The
direct
best
view to the
dice.
backyard. You should interrogate her about the lynching.
The best dice. 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 The best dice.
Okay. All right, sounds good. We'll get you the best dice in a bit.
Awesome.
Hold on. What do you mean by milieux?
Yes, a milieu is like a call-in station. You need a two-way radio to access one. That's why I have these.
She pats the headphones on the table.
Mostly, they just teach you to swear in different languages. But some of the stations can be quite interesting. I was so absorbed, I must have missed you knocking.
You must be confused with someone else. I haven't knocked on your window.
Then how did you get inside? By the south entrance? You know what? It doesn't even matter. What matters is that you're finally here. Let's talk dice. Did you have something specific in mind?
Why are you asking me about dice?
I'm a novice dice maker. Tell me the name of your role-playing system and I'll make the die you need. That's why you're here, yes?
It's why I'm here. It's, the role-playing system is my ballot.
Mm-hmm.
Role-playing games? You know the one made by Fortress Accident. Does that count?
Mm-hmm. Sure, I like role-playing games, and I need some dice.
Very good. My rate is 10 real per set, unless you want something really unusual. Take a look around and see if there's any particular stone you want to use.
The walls around her are covered with rows of precious stones and minerals.
It almost looks as if the stones and dice are a natural part of the room, growing out of the shells like stalagmites. No falsehoods are present. She's a novelty dice maker and doesn't have anything to hide. Ask what you need.
Okay. I'd like to order a die from you.
Of course. Tell me what you have in mind.
Tell me about your most extraordinary die. It does!
A star that fell from the firmament? Those cost more than 7 real. Are you sure?
Yes, I'm a star myself, a superstar. Superstars don't care about money.
Yes, you definitely have the proper attitude. How about a pair of 100-sided dice, made of ivory and inlaid with lodestone, a naturally occurring magnet, to complement your magnetic personality?
Mm-hmm.
Pieces of lodestone were used as the first magnetic compasses, from which they derived their other name, coarse stones.
10 real, and I can get these ready in 8 hours.
But do magnetic dice even roll properly?
It's true, magnetic dice are definitely different. When rolled together, the magnetic fields of the pips interact with each other to push and pull on each other as they're rolled, just like all magnetic personalities do.
I need to think about it first.
Maybe you have some other ideas for dice?
So there's police dice, we can get cursed dice. There's a we're all setting. We're not gonna buy it now. I'm gonna look and see what all the dice are.
Tell me about every of your dice, man.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, Fortress Accident. It's too bad they never finished their game. The Wiro Untethered die is a variation of a standard role-playing die, only instead of plants it uses motifs of ice and death, and loss of course.
Ice, death, loss. Sounds like you.
I'm thinking something made from alligator jawbone, cast in black resin. The reptile bone is as white as ice and dead as, well, death. For 7 real, I could have it ready in 8 hours.
What's a standard role-playing die?
It's an icositetrahedron, a 24-sided die that can produce results for 2-sided, 3-sided, 4-sided, 6-sided, and 12-sided die with a single roll. Technically, you can also use it for many other sizes, but you may need to reroll results.
That's a lot of die.
Uh-huh. If this is a real shape, I want it to be used for dice. Although they would need to make different casts for it. Oh, if I ever make a game, I want... Oh, well, actually 12-sided dice are good.
Yeah, but imagine if there were more die.
Yeah.
This is completely unrelated to the current topic. I feel like the big, thinking, the big thought plague of, oh, they are so sexualizing our children's media. Well, there is, in general, a ebb and flow throughout history and media production of the changing ways in which we portray sexuality. What they actually are doing is they got older and they started knowing what innuendos are.
Yeah.
I'm so smart.
You are so smart. I want this die. Well, maybe you should get a different one.
Maybe you have some other ideas for dice?
Do you have any cursed dice?
What do you mean by cursed?
Abracadabra, perished like this world.
Alright, how about I surprise you? Come back in 8 hours with 7 real, and I'll give you your cursed die.
Actually, I need time to think about it first.
Maybe you have some other ideas for dice?
I'm looking for something to help with my work.
I think I have just the right one for you.
2 polyhedrons, red and blue, are cradled in her hand. I don't get it.
You're a police officer, right? Here, catch. They're a gift from me.
Catch.
Mr. Smooth moves. You snatch the dice out of the air with one hand, just like in the movie.
Wink at the dice maker.
Oh, what are the odds? The red one is made of bloodstone with a lapis lazuli inlay, and the blue one is the inverse. I believe these dice are your lucky charm, officer.
Yeah.
I love her.
Wait, what type of dice are they? 2 polyhedrons.
She winked back at you. Can you believe it? You truly are Mr. Smooth Moves.
The smoothest in the land, just like his sullen cheeks.
Uh-huh.
You'll definitely need lucky martinis. Was there anything else? Of course. Tell me what you have in mind.
I'm
No
gonna
need
look
to
at what the
rush.
dice do.
Take a look around, see if anything inspires you.
Icosahedral dice set sirens. These 2 20-sided dice have colors of the police alarm. Bloodstone for red and lapis lazuli for blue. If you roll them and squint your eyes, it looks like you're arriving at a scene. It's raining. Note: look in the map tab in the journal to see which white checks have opened.
Ooh!
washerwomans have opened. Trash container, knickknacks stand, church doors. So this washerwoman, the warded door, ice cream maker. Yeah, okay. So it looks like whenever we get dice, do they give us a bonus to our checks, maybe?
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
Wait, did it open the, did it open Titus? Not. Hell.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
So these open white checks. That's interesting. How did you become a dice maker?
How did I become one? It was a business decision. I was a regular jeweler at first, but that's an unfocused field with too much competition. Some of my friends were role players. They asked me to make some polyhedral dice out of cobalt. That was my first order. I grew it from there.
Do you like role-playing games yourself?
Not especially. I like working with rare materials and a steady pay. And role players as customers, they're nice people.
Some of those nice people have big bucks to spend on novelty items.
Like, yeah, as someone who works at a game store, yep.
There are like these really pretty dice. There's so many sets of pretty dice, you guys. They're like $100.
$300 even.
Yeah, that's the one. There are dice with gems for $300.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's ridiculous. Yeah, we got those dice sets in, and the first day somebody came up and bought them. One of the really fancy $100 ones.
Wow.
Yeah.
Gamers, am I right, folks?
Mm-hmm. Do you know about the man who was lynched behind the Morlingen rags?
Nothing really. I didn't know him.
The lieutenant looks at his notebook, then the woman under the large window.
Your window looks directly into the courtyard. You're saying you didn't see or hear anything unusual last Sunday evening?
I'm sorry, detective, but as you know, I usually have my headphones on when I'm working. It shuts out most of the daily ruckus behind my window.
And you never took your eyes off the work to look out the window?
I might have, but in this case, all I would have seen is my own reflection staring back from the darkness.
That's fair.
It's really hard to make anything out in the yard when it's dark outside. Besides, I rarely get up to look out the window when I'm in the zone.
What do you mean by the daily ruckus?
Well, there's always something going on in the Whirling's backyard.
She stops to try to come up with an example.
During daytime, there are usually those kids. And lately, I've been seeing a lot of drunk workers hanging about. Must be because of the strike.
She's heard of the murder, but did not see it, sire.
But I never saw anyone during that fateful Sunday night, I'm afraid.
I see. Thank you for your answers.
She nods.
Anything else, officer?
I'd like to order a set of
Tell
dice
me
for
what you
you.
have in mind. A star that fell from the firmament? Those cost more
I
than
think
7 real.
I
Are
will
you
buy
sure?
these, the superstar dice.
Yes, You definitely have the proper
Pieces of lodestone were used as the
10 real, and I can get these ready in 8 hours.
It's a deal.
Great. See you in 8 hours then. Was there anything else?
I think Carrie needs to go to sleep. But yeah, it's also time to like wrap up the stream pretty quick, chat. So store. The other side is closed for the night. Come back tomorrow. Oh shit.
Oh yeah, it's too long.
Yeah.
So there's still like a bunch of stores functioning in here?
No, it's just crime biographies. No, crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
What do you mean with the dice maker?
There is. Those are the only two businesses going on in this place. Anyway. Yeah. And we do not accomplish much in this game, but it's alright. So what we're gonna do is we go to pick up dice from the dice maker. God, I'm gonna spend all my money on these dice. Oh my god, just like in real. Oh, just like in real. Yeah?
How many dice do you have?
Not very many.
I love you.
I guess I have self-restraint, yeah. If I had that expendable income and chose to use it, and there was a custom dice maker, I would buy so many D6s, and then I would buy a set of 2D6 and use them for Apocalypse. Powered by the store is closed. The door is closed for the day. Time to put the kids to sleep. Oh, she's putting the kids to sleep.
It's getting cold. This late in the night. Time to call it a day.
Good night, Kim.
Good night, officer. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning.
Now, there might be a dream sequence here, so I'm just gonna turn this off for today.
Yeah, safe here.
Second home. Da, 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 da. The audio's probably not synced, but it's okay. Alright, that's gonna be it for tonight, chat. Oh. Yeah, alright. I love you all. This was good. This game is really good. And even if it is just you and is William and Stella, I like playing this game with you.